Hey, what's up guys? My name's Youvebeenhunted, and today I'm bringing you guys a game of Domination on Stadium. And this video really isn't about the gameplay, it's more about the commentary. I want to bring you guys something that might be interesting to you, make you guys maybe think a little bit about Modern Warfare 3 and what you'd like to see. Now, those of you watching this on Respawn, you may have noticed me from other videos. I did a few tutorial videos in a series called Tools of the Trade through Black Ops Global. Or if you're not watching on Respawn, you're either watching it on my channel or you're watching it through the March Madness event, because I will be submitting this to try and get into that event. If you don't know what that is, it's a 64, I believe it's 64 commentators, small and big, competing together based on their commentary and gameplay style and gameplay. And hopefully I get into that because it would be really good for me. Anyway, I wanted to talk about my channel real quick, and no, I'm just kidding. No one wants to listen and sit here and listen to me talk about my channel. That would just be a boring video. But if you do like what you see, go subscribe. That's all I'm going to say. Anyway, I want to talk about Modern Warfare 3 and some of the ideas I had for it. I know I'm not anyone big that's going to change anyone's opinion or create the game or design or anything like that. But if you guys do like what you see, maybe someone passes this on. It's probably too late now to be like a major change in the game, but you never know. So if anyone does like what you hear, go ahead, pass it on. It's fine with me. Anyway, so first I wanted to talk about the kill streaks in Black Ops. Well, first of all, in Modern Warfare 2, I felt that the kill streaks were way too easy to get. I like the idea that they don't stack like how they have in Black Ops. I really like that idea. I also don't like the idea of high kill streaks. I kind of like how they set it up where the highest is 11. Now, however, some of the kill streaks, it takes a while to get there. Like the chopper gunner, for instance, is 9 kills, but then you have the gunship right after that at 11 kills. So it's kind of overpowered to have it that close. So I think what to do to balance out the kill streaks, for example, I'm just gonna use the chopper gunner for example, is say you make the chopper gunner 7 kill streak, only 7 kills in a row to get it. Seems easy. Seems like it would be overpowered. However, you make it harder to operate the chopper gunner, and what I mean by that is it's kind of like an increased risk based on what I'm about to say, but it's a low reward, as in like you can get it easily, but it's hard to use and there's a chance that you can die. And how they could fix this, and it would be a pretty cool animation too to see this happen. When you call in your chopper gunner, you throw down a type of care package marker, kind of like a stun grenade type of thing. It starts smoking, and then in about 10-15 seconds, an actual chopper gunner, like the helicopter, lands, and you actually have to like go up to it and like press X to hop in or anything, something like that. Now, what that does is, being that it's a low kill streak, it's still deadly, but you take that trade off. You get a low kill streak, so it's easy to get, but there's a chance you could either die trying to get in the chopper, or will also make it so that you can get shot out of the chopper. In Black Ops, when you're in the chopper gunner and you're on the Gatling gun like you see here, and by the way, I'm not going to speed this up just because I have a lot to talk about, so I need the time. You can get sniped, you can get shot out. Instead of just shooting down the chopper, you can shoot down the chopper, like the actual gunner. Now, most of you know, well, all of us should know, that when you're in a chopper gunner, you're on the ground, so you can get killed. This would take you up in the air, so you wouldn't get killed on the ground, but there's also the chance that you would get killed in the air. And plus, if your chopper got shot down, you would die. So, once again, higher risk, but it's a lower reward. Now, the other thing is that when you get in the chopper gunner, once it picks you up, it drops you off as well. But there's also the chance that someone can steal your chopper gunner. So if you get killed, maybe make it so that the chopper sits there for 10 seconds after it lands. That way, someone kills you, they run over, they jump in the chopper, they get it. So that's just one thing to think about, maybe balancing out the kill streaks, make it a little more interesting. I mean, you guys have to admit, it would be pretty cool to throw down a marker and have this giant helicopter land next to you, and you have to jump in, and then it takes off quickly. So anyway, enough about that. Now I want to talk about the perks. I think, like, we all know Call of Duty has been a lot about customization. You can customize your guns, especially in Black Ops. You can customize the emblem to however you want it. You can, there's plenty of camos, bunch of attachments for different types of guns and stuff like that. However, I think they should make the perks a little bit editable. And what I mean editable, not edible. You don't eat the perks. Anyway, I think what would be cool is to kind of make it so that you can choose what your perk does. And I don't mean like completely, like you can't make Ninja Pro grenades like stronger or anything like that. But what I mean is, if you get Ninja Pro, well, say Ninja first of all. I'm basing it off of it was in this game. Ninja makes you quieter, but it doesn't make you completely quiet. And then in this game, when you get Ninja Pro, it makes people louder, but it makes you completely silent. Maybe to balance it out and to make it a little more interesting, when you get Ninja Pro, say in this game, you get either a choice of make people louder or make yourself more quiet, but you don't get both. For another example, Flak Jacket, you could say Flak Jacket Pro protects you from, well, regular Flak Jacket protects you from grenades. Flak Jacket Pro protects you from fire and stuff like that. You could say Flak Jacket Pro either protects you from grenades and fire, or you could say it protects you from grenades and makes the actual grenade a little bit stronger when you use it. Just think about stuff like that. Sleight of Hand Pro, another one would be. Sleight of Hand makes you reload faster. However, Sleight of Hand Pro in this game makes you aim down sight quicker. You could choose to either aim down sight quicker, or another thing that I think would really come in handy, especially in game battles, because I do that, is to be able to throw equipment like faster, like tactical grenades. Like stun grenades throw pretty fast, but they're not as useful as flash grenades. Flash grenades, no one likes to use them because they take so long to throw. It's like you have to pull it out of your pocket, set a timer, pull the pin, eat a sandwich, and then you throw the grenade. It takes forever, and plus it doesn't really throw it good either. So maybe Sleight of Hand Pro can make it so that you can throw the grenades faster, like you get them quicker out. So maybe that's just another thing to think about. And then lastly, one other thing is, I know most of us have probably played Battlefield and Medal of Honor, and a lot of us like that game, but there's also those that are like die-hard Call of Duty fans that don't really like that game because of how hard it is. And I don't have a clip to show this to explain it, so I'm going to have to try and just explain it the best I can by telling you guys. In Battlefield, the bullets are affected by gravity, which means they actually do dip and sway. And the reason for that is, now this isn't exactly how it's done, at least I don't think so, but I do know for a fact that in Battlefield, if you were to actually sit there and watch someone shoot and then slow down the clip to like 1,000 frames per second, you would see the bullet actually fly out of the gun. And that gives them the ability to affect it with gravity so that it actually pushes down, because they can make the graphic of the bullet flying and they can make it dip, and then over time it eventually dips so much that you just completely miss. Now in Call of Duty, you have to think of it, now like I said, this isn't exactly how it's done, but you have to think of it like a muzzle flash. If you were to watch a guy on Call of Duty, like a character, shoot, you wouldn't see a bullet come out. You would see a muzzle flash, and then a hit marker if it hit someone. Now, pretty much how it works is you shoot the flash it's to reenact a bullet, but it's not really a bullet. But it shoots a flash, and if someone happens to walk in front of it at any point across the map, then they get hit. So it's almost like it shoots an invisible laser, and the flash is there to make you think it's a bullet coming out. And then if anyone walks in that laser, which is why there's no dip. A laser wouldn't dip, obviously. So I think if Call of Duty were to make it kind of how Battlefield is, with the bullet dip and the sway and stuff like that, I think it would make the game a lot more, it wouldn't make it a lot more challenging, because I mean you could tone it down, you wouldn't have to have it to the extreme that Battlefield is, but you can incorporate that a little bit into the game to try and make it more challenging and more realistic for players. Now I know it would be bad for snipers, and I understand that, but it would get people to use the sniper the way it's really supposed to be used. I mean, you have to admit, no scoping isn't really that hard. It's more luck than anything. If you were to do that when there's bullet gravity, like I don't see people on Battlefield no scoping across the map. And the reason for that is, if you try to no scope across the map, you're just going to miss completely because the bullet's going to dip. So I mean, it'll stop all that nonsense of people running around 360 quick scoping and stuff like that. I mean, yeah, sniping will be more challenging, but for those of you that play Battlefield, when you snipe someone in Battlefield, it's a lot more rewarding, and you feel like, oh yeah, I just hit that shot. When in Call of Duty, you hit a collateral, everyone goes, oh, and then you're like, yeah, I'm done. I would much rather hit a shot in Battlefield sniping across the map, hitting a guy running, than hitting a quad quick scope in this game. But that's just me. So anyway, guys, I hope you liked that. Maybe think about what I talked about. I have extra time now, so now I actually will talk about my channel just a little bit. I just didn't want to drag it out throughout the whole video. If you guys want to check me out, my channel is Youvebeenhunted, youtube.com/Youvebeenhunted. Really appreciate the like, comment. Let me know if you like what my ideas, and then what you want to see in future videos. Thanks for watching, and see ya.